All right, hello everybody. So you saw hole number 7 there, and I am setting up for hole number 8 here. And I do believe we're probably going to go with a berserker ball and just kind of shoot this up here towards the green. And you know, Nirvana, Spitfire, those are going to be probably the things that you're probably going to be relying on. Of course, there you see berserker ball that I am choosing to go with for this tee shot. And let's see if I can't get something going toward the hole here. The one thing that I do want to mention, score isn't really, mandatory anymore in the qualifying round. So, I don't really, feel the need to put up a big number on the first day. So, the reason that I'm playing this round, I don't know. I would have liked to have, just backed out and, evaluated things a little bit more, but it's not really a big deal. I'll just go ahead and, continue with Masters here. And as you can see, this course has, quite a bit of shots out there. This is going to be another hole where, some shots are out there to be had. And the one thing that I want to mention about this hole, so that's oh no, he's on basic ball. We actually have a small wind on this hole. Wait, is it a basic ball? Because why does it have minus 15 in the picture? That's really awkward. And he has side spin, so I have no idea what he's using. Maybe a Quasar? Yeah. So it's a relatively big wind. 16 with a 15% ball is a pretty decent wind. Of course, you can see what it takes to lay up here. The biggest thing is, especially with that side wind, keeping it out of that right rough. But I think for the most part, going for the green here is kind of going to be the goal, the target. I'm a little hesitant at trying to figure out, I know I need at least probably 10 rings here. So I'm just trying to visualize. Notice how I'm kind of aiming at a lower ground. So you're going to see the wind kind of underplay. But I am going to go into power, which is going to raise it a little bit. But that's the reason that I'm kind of underplaying this. I am going to do this with more of an epoch 6 spin. I'm a little worried about the ball taking off too much. Let's see what we can do here. And there you see, maybe going with the full tops. I was trying to kind of do hop 1, hop 2, over. But there you see me landing in the sand, which, I kind of proved yesterday, even if you do hit that bunker, you're kind of in an ideal spot. So what that means when you're in that bunker is all you really need to do is hit perfect ball and you make the shot. So it really, dictates what you're going to get just by, your perfect ball timing. You're basically aiming straight at the hole. It's a very straight wind. Chances of you missing it are going to be greatly reduced when you have an easy wind like that. So keeping it out of the bunker would, that's a little bit to the side. So it looks like I did, need to get a little bit over to the other side of the bunker to ensure that I was going to make it. I could still miss this. Just going to kind of size it up a little bit. I'm thinking right around a ring is about what I want to aim here. Somewhere right around there. great ball. And I have seen a couple, you know, great balls, or I don't know if it's necessarily their aim or the way that the slope is, but I have seen a couple of those go in. So I've even seen two rings go in. So there is still some, you know, weird landing zones. I try to stay away from weird landing zones. So, you know, you're not going to see my great balls go in very often, especially around the green. And that's just kind of, you know, the way that I set up my shots has some, you know, strategy involved, which means I'm not intentionally landing it on weird areas that I might hit perfect ball and miss, for example. So that's one of the biggest things. Oh geez, this is going to be brutal. So here you're going to see me barely side spin it. Oh, you might not even see me side spin it. Maybe away from the hole. Side spinning it away from the hole. And in terms of rings, I have no idea. At least 10. You know, and the biggest reason that I'm shooting that shot is because, you know, it's just a tiebreaker. I really don't care. As you can see, you have to take off some of the backspin. You know, that spot's still a little inconsistent. If you can't kind of land it in the same general vicinity repeatedly, the ball's going to react a little bit different from, you know, front to back. But it is a little bit more consistent than, say, where this guy's trying to land it. That is the good news. But, you know, we are not going to be aiming for that in the, you know, and the biggest reason I don't want to, you know, set you guys up for Masters failure. And there you see that guy bumping it. You know, there's no way of knowing if he's going to hit it up there 6-7 yards or if it's going to, you know, not even get on the green. So it can be, you know, a very risky shot. I just try to stay away from it altogether. And unfortunately, I was not able to perfect ball that out of the bunker there, and ended up losing the hole because of it. But not that big a deal. Would have just liked that extra stroke, even though, like I mentioned, you know, qualifier, not a big deal. It's more about, you know, I've played that hole so few times. I just would like to see it go in to make sure that what I'm aiming to do is what I should be doing. So that's more than anything, the reason that I want to make that shot is I wanted to see, you know, perfect ball, make sure that the aim is, you know, very centered in the hole, and in case I'm there again, you know, which I'm kind of on the fence as to what to do, because I'd like to, you know, for that second hop on that hole, bounce it off the fairway and skip the bunker, ideally. But it looks like it's going to take a little bit of curl, and, you know, I might need to land it a little bit shorter because it was almost landing in the bunker there for the second hop. So I either needed to full max top spin it, and you can see I already had the left spin up. I was using the left spin to kind of counter the wind and get it over to that other fairway, but it still wasn't enough, even with the left spin, to do that. So, but anyway, good luck with hole number 8. I think that's kind of your path to the hole. I think with a couple of practice shots, you know, you can hone in on that one and probably get it to do what you want. Just keep in mind, you know, the variance between, you know, a 16 wind and 13 wind on a berserker ball is going to be, you know, it's going to have to dictate that you have to do different things with both shot to get it to where you need it to be. So keep that in mind, and good luck out there. See you guys on hole 9.